They're a third year with many returning players. Injuries have really dashed those hopes. And Clayton guards Micah Parrish with 3 on the shot clock already. Parrish heaves and hits.
That's a great sign for Ohio State.
He was just 2 for 11 in a 3-point loss to the Wolverines here on Sunday. This is Martinelli, who's one of the most unorthodox scorers in the conference.
It looks like under 20% from 3. A couple overs, too.
Boom or bust. Here's Sean Stewart.
His 5 losses, none have been by more than 7 points. And it really is remarkable when you think about 31 points a game is sitting over there on the sideline.
Ty Berry has gotten his offense going as of late for Northwestern, coming off a knee injury to start the season. In the direction of Nicholson, the lob was tipped, and Nicholson puts it home.
Nicholson goes up there, could have probably finished it, but brings it back down, gathers himself, and goes up over Njegovan.
Northwestern this season, they were one of the most experienced teams in the Big Ten coming back. AAA tournament appearances, back-to-back 20-win seasons going into this year.
There's no doubt he's the best coach in Northwestern history. It's not debatable.
Nick Martinelli.
There, Evan Mahafy's a very good defensive player, but Martinelli, a quick floater, just gets it right over the top.
The left hand, too. That's a foul on Bruce Thornton of Ohio State. Nope. Got to know what the strike zone is.
It used to be, if you did that, there is no way you were getting away with it.
Ty Berry. Thornton, who puts his head down and finds his touch, including protect the ball. He hardly turns it over. Another Buckeyes foul.
Have to worry about his pro career. What a play right there out of the timeout.
Angelo Cheravino, the first-year player out of Mount Carmel in Chicago.
Around these screens and take him right to the rim. The help is late.
Every game of his college career. This is game number 97, all with Ohio State, and he's got 4 now.
He really is having unbelievable statistical season here at Ohio State. That's the special there by Fitzmaurice. That's almost 5 minutes or less. He's just 10 of 28 from the field, but pretty much everything else, and he has been dynamite this year.
Shooting 42% from 3 as a freshman. Ty Berry can get it going from deep as well. That was a 2-pointer. Martinelli likes this matchup against the shorter Quez Glover, but the good help defense by Royal stunts his progress.
Sometimes those little defenders can kind of just get under you and leverage you. That's what Glover did there.
Nicholson drops in over Njegovan.
Good for 5th in the conference, top 75 nationally. That's what this has been. But Ohio State, you're protecting a resume. This won't be a quad 3 loss. Northwestern 61 in the net, but
there's no floor below a 10 seed for a Big Ten team. Maybe 11. Micah Parrish drains it and is going to the line. And Chris Collins is apoplectic. Regardless of that foul, Micah Parrish has hit 2 of the toughest threes that you'll really ever see. Nicholson threads the needle. Cheravino met at the rim. He's going to the line again.
Last 5 games, he's only scored 10 points total, 3 of 13 from the field. He's had some bright spots. That Dayton game
wasn't an anomaly by any means. He cuts. And he's met by Ohio State freshman Colin White, but Berry sticks with it.
Stayed with it. Multiple shot fakes. Ohio State defenders fly.
Suddenly the lead back to 9.
Good response from the Cats.
Bruce Thornton. Soft touch.
He's just really...
Martinelli clocking in at just under 38 minutes per game. Wyndham got it to go with 5 on the shot clock.
Yes. But that's everybody. You know, you see one go in, your confidence grows, you're looking to be aggressive.
Alley-oop. Down by Sean Stewart. Not to rain on Northwestern's parade, but they have not lost games in the first half. It's been the second half. Thornton drops that one in. Thornton, Parrish, and Stewart. Nicholson hangs on, dunks it, and heads upstream. After a stutter step, Parrish puts it in, +1.
missed foul shot. Ohio State able to. Just a miscommunication there with that drag ball screen.
Parrish into double figures, joining Bruce Thornton. Berry pulls the trigger. And Mullins misses the stick back. So did Sheravino. Third try Mullins. Fourth time's the charm. They're just 1 for 6. Wyndham in no man's land finds Sheravino. And Thornton didn't get the heave away in time. An empty possession for Northwestern to end the half, but they take a 7-point lead into the locker room over.
Nelly, again, you're struggling to shoot it. Move that ball. Get something easy.
Ty Berry around Royal. There's something easy.
You got to close out to Berry because of the way he shoots it. But Matthew Nicholson, that was...
Talk about bursting your bubble.
Yeah.
Martinelli for 3. Short. Nicholson cleans up the trash. Nicholson's had a good game. 8 points, 2 rebounds. And Wyndham puts it in, +1.
It's struggles well documented outside of the Oregon game. John Mobley was never able to square up that basketball.
Or bust. He had the 20-point outing against Oregon, but 4 of his last 5 games, it's amazing that John Diebler, who owns the career record for most threes as an Ohio State Buckeye, is not on that graphic we showed you for
all those years. It's even more impressive because he was doing it from his sophomore, junior, and senior year. Maybe a little hesitant to post him on the block because of the fact that Northwestern's going to trap, but you can post the middle of the floor, but you have to guard.
Guarded by a first-year player, Angelo Sheravino, who blocks the shot.
Oh, he must maybe got a little arm there on the contest. Sheravino hung right there with them.
In the loss to Michigan, tied his career high with 3 trips nearby Pickerington Central High School. 2 for 2. Wyndham for 3. It's become a 15-turnover night for Ohio State. Their season high is 18. Way closer to that mark than they want to be. Martinelli has not hit from 3-point range tonight, but again,
the fight. How many times tonight have we just said that's not good enough by Ohio State? It's been so many.
It's a lack of a box out. Parrish drains his 3rd 3 of the game. He's the only guy who's hit a 3 for Ohio State in this game.
Northwestern can win this game. He's leading the Big Ten in scoring.
He's got 8 now.
He's back on you, uses it to create space, and gets to his left hand. I know Colin White is open. He just got in the game.
Ohio State's season low.
What is that? That's
Wyndham plays it in.
Really poor defense by Ohio State. You know, it's no wonder they're winning the way they are. It's been a wash.
Martinelli coaxes that one in. And Thornton, a paint touch, and he almost gave Angelo Sheravino a piggyback ride. You know, that's his 3rd.
Scored a little bit. He's been a plus for this team.
You were telling me he's musically inclined as well?
Yeah, I was told before the game that he is
the 6th-year senior, 7 of 8 at the free throw line this season.
Lowest percentage one.
Chris Collins was concerned with his perimeter defense going into this game. As Martinelli puts it in with English.
Ohio State is down 28 points to a team that's missing their 2 best players.
At home. Glover, in it goes, and a foul. Glover with the old-fashioned 3-point play.
A lot of this 30-second shot clock.
Martinelli with the left hand.
How does that go in, man?
Still 6 points shy of his season average. Glover. Ohio State needs something from anybody right now. 23
23 bench points for Northwestern. Other guys have contributed.
Which is something that's been lacking for Northwestern since injuries have taken effect. Bruce. Window. In and out.
How many times tonight has Nicholson gotten a piece of that ball and kept it alive?
Unable to get to that one. It's Parrish. 15.
This thing in the freezer and use plenty of clock.
Mark Elliott dies and drops.
There's still 4 to play here. Ohio State. Dial it up though.
Wyndham for Nicholson.
Breakdown. On the ball, off the ball. It's pretty.
Nicholson into double figures for the 4th time this season. Mobley with his first points of the night from 3:36 to play. KJ
Scoring as well. Really, it's been a team effort. The bench has come to play for the Wildcats tonight.
Northwestern's only won 50 games. And the last time they beat Ohio State 3 times in a row, 19. All 4 of Devin Royals.
Really look to run John Mobley off the line. Done a great job of doing that tonight.
Off the rim on the Royal try. And Barry is fouled by Mahaffey. Somewhat of an atypical stat line for him. 13 points without a made 3. One of the program's all-time best.
Our identity as a player is that you make shots, and that's what he is. Last year had just a phenomenal year shooting it. He cleared until the fall. It's a tough thing to go through as a player. Think about some of the wins they had, making the NCAA tournament 2 times that he had. Just a heck of a run. Chris Collins has done a great job.
2nd most wins in program history.
I have nightmares in my dreams about Bill Carter.
Why is that?
Because I would get back that all the time. I'm in the NIT. They had a couple seasons they were right there, weren't able to get over that hump. Chris Collins with the NCAA tournament.
One more free throw for Martinelli, who's up to 18 for the night. Very close game from Evanston earlier this year. It appears that John Mobley Jr.'s 3-point streak will come to an end tonight. This will be the first game all season he hasn't faked down the stretch. And Ohio State will cling to that hope tonight after a very disappointing loss. Games that were going to be important no matter what, and especially are now. Northwestern holds Ohio State to 49 points. And it's their 3rd straight win against Ohio State for the first time in nearly 60 years.